now for This Week in Auto History. Mr. Mars, what have you gathered for us?
Several things I found were rather interesting. One of them was, in 1903, the first cross-country U.S. car trip was completed by Horatio Nelson Jackson.
No. Jackson Lilienthal.
Lilienthal is what I was thinking too.
He they said it took a while to map it. So this guy
looks like him.
Yeah, but he went from the other way. He went from San Francisco to New York.
Where's his navigator?
And he did it in 63 days in a Winton Touring car, along with his mechanic.
What if he had skid plates on that thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Camper top.
Said they had some breakdowns, poor roads, lack of maps in 1903. I don't understand that. Then in 1958, GM introduces air suspension as on the Cadillac Eldorado Brougham.
Baby, look at that. Oh,
this
my
is
God.
for you,
God,
Jeff.
yes.
Oh, my. You know.
So they brought this futuristic comfort.
It's an Eldo.
Yeah.
They launched it with air suspension on the Eldorado Brougham. And what it did, it replaced the coil springs with airbags for a smoother ride. Now, that kind of goes into Cadillac. One of Cadillac's historic things about how well they ride and how well they can adjust the suspension on it. Then...
Well, tell me more.
Oh, tell you more? This innovation exemplified the 1950s era of luxurious technology laid in American... Okay. 1965, Ford debuts the first production 428 cubic inch V8 engine. And initially launched in the full-size cars like the Galaxy. And it soon became a high-performance legend and got refined and ended up in the Shelby GT500 and the Cobra Jet Mustangs. And it was really part of the muscle car horsepower wars of the 1960s and helped Ford in some of their racing efforts along the way. Then, in 1969, Apollo 11 Lunar Rover design was completed. Now, this really isn't car-related specifically, but a lot of the things they developed that were developed by Boeing and GM, because this was on the moon, it was electric power. So it's a lot of the things that they did with the electric motors and the lightweight construction.
That thing is still there, by the way.
Yeah.
It hasn't moved.
Yeah, it does a lot better than the electric cars we have here. But a lot of the things that they did there kind of led to some of the things that you're going to find on your EVs today. Now, in 1997, the first production Toyota Prius was built. And again, this is another thing. It was the world's first mass-produced hybrid car. And it's really stuck around for a long time. It's really been popular. It sparked the modern hybrid movement, and which led to some of the electrified fleets. I don't know why I wrote that. I can't even say it. Anyway.
Did you read it before you...
In my mind, it read great. The energy and efficiency influenced nearly every automaker for decades.
Such a liar.
Then in 2011, the final Mercury vehicle rolls off the line. Now, this was the 2011 Grand Marquis.
I wish I had one of those.
It's a nice car.
72 years the brand was producing cars. It was introduced in 1939. Kind of set
Not
between...
that car.
No, but the brand was introduced in 1939 to fill the gap between the Ford and Lincoln because they were trying to differentiate things. Mm-hmm. And it's where you found your Cougar, your Marauder, your Monterey. And but as things finally shifted and brand identity got blurred between the Fords, before they really got into the world of recalls, they kind of phased out the Mercury and to focus on its core.
Yeah,
so that
how good a job did they do focusing on its core?
Simplify the recalls that they have to deal with.
That's it.
That was this week in automotive history.
Well, don't stop now. I'm just now getting into it.
Well,
we could make some more stuff.
The Moon Rover and Boeing, if that was done by Ford, it probably would have been
recalled.
They would have had to bring it back.
Then I was just going to say, how would you get it back there?
Mm-hmm. They'd have to call Elon.
Send a tech up there. And mobile tech up there.
Mobile tech support.
Walking around
the
moon.
They've got it now,